In the remote Bayan mountains of China, a discovery in the 1930s sparked one of the most controversial mysteries in archaeology. Known as the Dropa Stones, these 716 circular stone discs are said to hold secrets of an ancient civilization, or perhaps something even more extraordinary. With strange carvings resembling hieroglyphs and a story that defies explanation, the Dropa Stones remain an enigma. Could they be evidence of a forgotten culture? Or do they point to something far beyond our understanding? The story begins in 1938, when Chinese archaeologist Chipu Te reportedly led an expedition to a series of caves in the Bayan region. Inside, the team allegedly discovered rows of small, disc-shaped stones buried alongside skeletal remains of a peculiar nature, short, thin, and with unusually large skulls. The stones themselves were about a foot in diameter, with a hole in the center and spiral grooves etched into the surface. Upon closer inspection, these grooves were said to contain microscopic hieroglyphs, spiraling outward like an ancient record. The inscriptions, according to later claims, tell an astonishing story. They describe a group of beings called the Dropa, who came to Earth from a distant star system. Their spacecraft reportedly crashed in the region, leaving them stranded. Unable to repair their ship, the Dropa adapted to life on Earth, eventually becoming part of the local population. If true, this account would be nothing short of groundbreaking, potential evidence of ancient extraterrestrial contact. However, the Dropa Stones have been met with heavy skepticism. Mainstream archaeologists argue that the story lacks verifiable evidence. There are no surviving records of the original expedition, no photographs of the cave, and no independent confirmation of the alleged hieroglyphs. Many believe the story of the Dropa Stones is a hoax, fabricated or exaggerated over time. One theory suggests the stones, if real, could be part of an ancient human culture, used for ritual or ceremonial purposes. The spiral carvings may have been symbolic or decorative, rather than a form of writing. Without the actual stones available for analysis, it's impossible to confirm their true nature. Others have pointed out the skeletal remains allegedly found alongside the stones. The description of short, thin beings with large skulls aligns with certain conditions, like cranial deformation or genetic anomalies, which were not uncommon in ancient human populations. Could the Dropa have been an isolated human group whose unusual features inspired the myth of extraterrestrial origins? Still, the legend persists, fueled by conspiracy theories and alternative histories. Some believe the Dropa Stones were confiscated or suppressed to keep the truth about ancient extraterrestrial contact hidden. While these claims remain speculative, the lack of concrete evidence surrounding the stones leaves room for imagination and mystery. After exploring the story of the Dropa Stones, here's what I think. Whether they were ancient ceremonial artifacts, part of a forgotten human culture, or pure myth, their tale reflects our endless fascination with the unknown. The idea of the Dropa connects us to the possibility of otherworldly visitors, but also reminds us of how easily stories can blur the line between fact and fiction. What do you think? Were the Dropa Stones evidence of extraterrestrial contact, an ancient human mystery, or simply a legend that grew out of the unknown? Let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear how you interpret this curious tale. My name is Alex, and this is Future Past, where we explore the mysteries that bridge ancient history and modern curiosity. The Dropa Stones may or may not exist, but their story continues to captivate us all.